Hey everybody, I'm Rick Beato, and today's Everything Music. It's What Makes This Song Great, episode 49. The band is Mastodon, and the song is Stargasm. It's coming up next. Stargasm was a song off Mastodon's fifth studio release entitled The Hunter, which came out in 2011. The previous record, Crack the Sky, which was a killer record as well, was produced by Brendan O'Brien, but this time they went with Mike Elizondo as the producer. The drum tracks for the song were recorded at Sound City out in California, but the rest of the record was recorded actually here in Atlanta. As a matter of fact, the band is actually from Atlanta, and two of the guys in the band are from my hometown of Rochester, New York. They moved down here apparently, I guess, in the late 90s or so, or right around 2000. And I don't know the guys at all. I've never met them, but Bill, the guitar player, and Braun, the drummer, are from Rochester. They're actually from a small town next to the small town that I'm from. Mastodon's always been a progressive metal band. If you go back to songs like Megalodon, which is on Leviathan, total progressive metal song, or Quintessence, which is off Crack the Sky. But they also have these ambient songs as well. And they got, I would say, more ambient, and their style evolved with Crack the Sky and then further with this record, The Hunter. The thing I really dig about this song is it's atmospheric. It's got a darkness, atmospheric element to it, and it has a really intense groove. Let's check out the beginning. So the tune is in a drop D tuning down a whole step, so really drop C. So you've got... Let's check out the intro. So you have the riff being played by a stereo pair of guitars, and then you have this little effect guitar, or maybe it's a keyboard that's playing this. Here's the guitar parts. You can hear there's a long delay effect on the guitar. Part goes like this. And then we come in to the first drum fill. That's the intro. Here's the first drum fill. Super heavy. Let's isolate the drums here. Totally smoking fills there, especially that last one. The bass enters as well with the drums. Here's the bass. Check out the tone. Hear that fuzz on the top of it, real heavy, gritty sound. And then you have these two other guitars that come in, a stereo pair that go along with a picking riff that comes in. Here's a stereo pair of guitars. You can hear that. This A flat Lydian, you get that the sharp four resolving to the fifth like that. Down to the C power chord. And then there's this picking riff that is in the main guitar tracks that come in right here. got a lot of delay on it. It goes like this. It's got actually more effect than I have on my guitar here. But that's the how the part goes. Let's check it out with everyone together. You can hear that's where your ambience comes in. Now when the groove comes in, super heavy, check out the drum groove here. Check out all the ghost notes on the snare, and the kick is monstrous. It's really an incredible groove. Listen again. That is a great drum sound. The kick has so much length. That's what I call a puffy kick. It's and the snare, it's just at the right volume. Listen. All those ghost notes, the drags, stick drags he's doing, and then all the ghost notes on it. That's a smoking groove. Here it is with the bass and drums. Arrangementally, it's really effective to have just diamonds in the bass, meaning the bass plays these long held notes while the drum is playing over it. It actually allows the things like the grace notes from the snare to come through the mix, as opposed to the bass pedaling and playing something really busy. Next we have this lead-in riff that takes us into the verse. Listen. And then we have a feel change when the vocals come in. Let's check out the groove here, how it changes. Woo! That is a smoking sound. That was recorded at Sound City out in LA. I know that because I watched an interview where Braun talks about that they went out there to record, and this must have been 2010 since the record came out in 2011 or right around that time, and that's just a legendary drum room. There's a documentary Dave Grohl did about it called Sound City. That's where Nirvana recorded thousands of famous records were recorded there. Here's the drums and bass here in the verse part. And then we've got our guitars that go like this. It's a very simple but cool part. The two picking guitars fade away like... with a really cool wad guitar there. And then we have the vocals enter. Let's have all the voice, the belly with soul, and go in the cosmos since we let go. Okay, so these verse vocals are obviously doubled, and they're not even really tight, and they have a lot of delay on them, but that lack of tightness adds the excitement to it. I think it's Troy singing both parts. Later on, I believe in the bridge, it's Brent, the guitar player, singing. This untight doubling creates a psychotic, or really psychedelic, sound to the vocals. Here's the octave part that goes with the main vocal.
The temple of bodies, the building of souls, and given the cosmos as we let go, as we let go.
Now here are the two parts together.
The temple of bodies, the building of souls, and given the cosmos as we let go, as we let go.
There's an interlude riff section right after they sing the hook. Check it out. It's really hard to tell what's going on here when that high da-da-da part comes in. But check out the guitar riff here, the two main guitars. Listen. Really cool parts he's playing. So he's got the... When it does that hammer on, it has that half-step interval. It makes it sound really dark and mysterious. Then you have this against it. Which leads right back into that wad part that brings us back into the verse. That echoey part actually sounds like the intro sound effect, filtered effect. It sounds like it's from a part like this. It sounds like it's an echoplex or something. Along with that high part is this. Here it is with both parts together. And then it goes into verse. Those are the parts that actually make a record sound like a record. That part gives this film noir feel to that section, which I think is amazing. I want to play the second part of the verse through that high ethereal part into the the bridge section that's coming up here, just because the drums and bass are so good together. Check it out. Next, we have the bridge part. Woo! That's smoke and drum fill. Let's talk about the riff first. It goes like this. So you got two spots where it has that whole step. Along with the droning low C power chord. What I like about this, I think it's a nice break from the heavy section, and it opens up because it has a major sound to it, but then it goes right back into the It's a great transition to go. Go back to that A flat Lydian sound. It's just beautiful. There's a couple fills I want to talk about. One is in this section. That fill there is ridiculous. Listen to it. It starts out with kind of a Bonham Zeppelin beat. Right here. Woo! Smoking. And then there's this one that leads into the next section of the bridge. Check it out. My favorite part of the song is the transition from the bridge back to this chorus, and then we shift into overdrive, this part. So it's a single vocal here. And right here, they go into a harmony. Right here. And they have that riff. You're on fire. So it's a unison fire. And then there's the riff that goes with it, and then they do the higher harmony. Right here. So you're on fire. They have the thirds that go above that. Fire. Love it. And then we're back to the riff section there from the beginning. Then it goes back to this riff. And then back to the bridge. And into the chorus. Then the song winds back around with the chorus again. And the big ending. That's all for now. Please subscribe here to my Everything Music YouTube channel. If you're interested in the Beato book, go to my website at www.rickbeato.com. And if you want to support the channel even more, you should sign up and become a member of the Beato Club. You can find out about it on my website as well. Thanks for watching.